the state legislature voting ban? We'll take a look at the current climate and the history of the ban coming up, so stay with us. It's time for your Vicksburg Daily News Brief, brought to you by your friends at Cook Tractor Company. Now's the perfect time to check out the complete line of zero turns at Cook Tractor Company on Highway 80. Visit them online at cooktractorco.com or give them a call today at 601-TRACTOR. First, a look at the week's top stories. Everything is on your phone. Now your ID can be too.
Use your face or fingerprints to access the app. You can also use privacy views to prove you're over 21 without sharing your address. Use it the same way you use your physical ID on a device you never leave home without. Mississippi Mobile ID.
The Mississippi Court of Appeals has upheld the 2020 conviction of a former pastor of the Eagle Lake and Redwood United Methodist Churches on statutory rape and sexual battery involving two 14-year-old girls. 52-year-old Troy Anthony Picaluga was convicted March 5, 2020 and sentenced by Circuit Judge Tony Walker Tourette to 50 years in prison. He's serving a sentence at the East Mississippi Correctional Facility in Meridian. His scheduled release date is September 2069. In the upcoming 2022 session, House Judiciary B Chairman Nick Bain, a Republican from Corinth, has vowed to try to make the process of restoring voting rights for Mississippians with felony convictions, quote, more consistent and fairer. In the 1890s, the Mississippi Supreme Court wrote the disenfranchisement of people of specific felonies was placed in the Constitution, quote, to obstruct the exercise of the franchise by the Negro race, end quote, by targeting, quote, the offenses to which its weaker members were prone, end quote. The crimes selected by lawmakers going to the Constitution were thought by the white political leaders as more likely to be committed by African Americans. That provision is currently being challenged on the constitutional grounds in the federal courts, with two cases pending before the Fifth Circuit U.S. Court of Appeals. Mississippi keeps a higher percentage of its residents from voting because of felony convictions than any other state in the country, and is one of just 10 states where voting rights are not automatically restored after people serve their time or complete parole or probation for felony convictions. In Mississippi, 235,150 people, or 10.6% of the state's voting age population, have lost their right to vote, according to statistics from the Sentencing Project. That includes 130,500 black Mississippians, almost 16% of the black voting age population.
How goes the car shopping?
We found the one, just waiting on financing.
Oh, there it is, approved.
That was quick.
How'd you do that? That reminds me, I need to pay my water bill.
Oh, you're gonna send me money for lunch today.
Great, I don't have to split the check.
How did you do that? Did he buy a boat?
How did you do that?
We do banquet.
Mutual Credit Union.
Where are you going?
To set up an account with Mutual Credit Union. Use the app.
Mutual Credit Union, banking that comes to you, because there should be nothing between you and your money.
Taking a look at your local weather forecast for Monday, we'll see the work week start out sunny skies with a high of 64 and a low of 39 for the night. Tuesday, we see a partly cloudy day with 71 for the high. Low is going to be around 45. And on Wednesday, we see a high around 70 with a low around 51. No birthdays reported today, but if you have them, happy birthday to you. And if you know of one, send them in to birthdays@vicksburgnews.com. And that's going to do it for this edition of your Vicksburg Daily News Briefing. Thank you for listening.